watch the animated stream, but I'll watch it anyways.
Hey ladies, get out of the road!
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Here we go.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case.
I love this suit.
Why is the word
No one gives a fuck.
That's the guy from the paper. Got that big case. Greetings from sunny California. When's it gonna stop?
Man, I've really been enjoying this game. Couldn't tell. I streamed it 3 times yesterday.
Fine morning indeed.
With
keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send.
I played for like 7 hours yesterday, so I doubt I'll be able to log that in today. But.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
No, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows maketh the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first base.
Okay then. There we go. Yeah. I took way too long to actually play this game. Came out in 2011.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer.
Here we go.
What's the situation?
Half a dozen shooters, sir. Cold-blooded sons of bitches. Real professionals.
What do you mean?
Witnesses say they bounced in, aced the guards, and went straight downstairs. Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
Here we go.
Pick the wrong bank to buy, my friend.
Inside! We've got to clear out the bottom floor.
Come on, make a push for the building.
How long do you think you can hold out? Come on.
Here we go. Let's pick up this. Okay.
They've blocked the goddamn stairs. Detective, take the elevator.
All right, I'll wait here.
Don't give them a chance to regroup.
Wish me luck.
Here we go. Time for some fun.
Wrong floor.
Buddies upstairs are dead. That leaves you, pal.
Come on, Cole, what's taking so long?
I know you're there.
Okay.
You're free. Just you and me. You can live to tell the tale.
There we go.
That's it. That's all of them.
Hey. Thanks for hopping in.
Car 11K. Shots fired, suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I need an ambulance at Bank of America. 7th and Olive. Notify coroner and detective headquarters.
211 at Bank of America. Go for it.
Real.
Fox George is en route to 496 Broadway. You have another respondent here, Central?
You missed the fun, so. I wonder how this chick was murdered. Here, 1 second. Sorry, guys. Okay. Said I had a comment, but that's weird. Nothing came through. Just 1 second, guys. No, okay. Oh, I guess my phone's retarded. Okay, let's go. Man, this is really a good game. Said it so many times. You know. Whoa, my dude. What the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out of the road. Seriously. How far is this? Nah. I'll just up the road. Okay, so I'm gonna keep on going straight. Take a right. Or left. This one.
KGPL to any Central unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Central unit identify.
We're already almost there, so I'm fine. I'd rather just get this main mission going instead of having another one. Another side mission. So, yeah.
That guy there will lead us up.
Okay, here we go.
I'm steeling myself for what I'm about to see.
That'll just be another dead body, Carter. Get used to seeing them. They're the gig when we're working homicides, Phelps.
Detectives?
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death?
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Okay, let's inspect. Same rope marks. Yo, what was that?
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Man, it's just brutal. Any ring forcefully removed.
Find anything
look like it. Look at all the fucking footprints. Okay. Okay. Okay.
No drag marks. The killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Okay then. Doubt that bottle means shit.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, is there a note here? Oh, it's just some money, so.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Pocket it. I'm not gonna talk or what?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
There we go. Okay. That was so hard.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks.
Okay. Okay, let's get in our car. Get the fuck up out of here. Let's go Superior Laundry Services. Hey, at least this one wasn't fucking naked like the last three.
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
It doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
Yeah, at least she wasn't fucking naked this time. Like the last three. First one, looks like the anus has been stretched out 3/8 of an inch. It's like, yeah, me too. But no trace of semen in the anus or vagina. So, okay. Condoms are a thing, you know that, right? Like, here we are. Bing bong.
At least the rain stopped. We can change back into those white bucks now.
Please be a Chinese guy. Please be a Chinese guy.
Please. Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
Yes.
We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363. If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look.
Is this blatantly racist?
You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
Okay. Cleaning. I honestly forget what it is. Clues. Laundry label. F1363. F1363.
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
One green silk dress. Can we question him?
Please, I have business to run.
I have a business to run, but okay. Here we go. Let's go to the hobo camp.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
What the fuck was that bitch doing?
I get the point.
What are these songs? Ain't nobody here but us chickens. I really want to know what was going through this guy's head when he made the song.
Officer needs help, 103 and
Totally didn't hit the call. There we go. That shit don't work. I just laugh because it gives me a hit. Step in my pad.
Always Bob. Leave me alone. I fought. Where's my wife? Nobody cares about me. I took a
We're
bullet.
looking for a
Nobody cares
tall
about
man
me.
with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
Ah, the bum isn't here. We should follow the lead. These guys can wait.
Okay then. Oh, it's just a waste of time. .43 Emerald Street.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Well, alright then.
If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle.
Shut the fuck up. I didn't sure that those subtitles didn't go on. What the fuck? They should be on.
Hey!
Fuck. Well, alright then.
KGPL 20 Century Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Century unit identify.
Don't really feel like turning around right now. Motherfucker.
Watch where you're driving, you maniac!
Oh shit. Here we are. Let's go go knock on the door. See if anybody's home.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
it's procedure. You see to your girls.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Tarleton? Let him search. You got nothing to hide.
Operator, message for KGPL.
You want to hear something funny, Tarleton? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules him out as a suspect.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thank you.
Well then. Okay, let's go investigate. Just not a matchbox.
To check if she was a regular.
Or two, actually. Pictures knocked over.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Yeah, so do I. So, ooh. Handbag.
Don't think this is anything.
Makeup. Whatever the fuck it is. Okay. A little kid's room. I doubt this is anything.
Nope.
Oh. Okay. Not quite yet. Let me go investigate it. More matches from the same
Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
Okay then.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
There's a note, looks like.
Incidental.
Yo. Okay, then doubt it's anything.
So she went out without her handbag?
That doesn't seem right.
She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind. At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Okay. Eight.
We can see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
Yeah. Huh.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies. For the record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. There can't be anyone who knew her.
So you don't know anyone who would want her dead?
No, I don't.
1 second, guys. I'm just texting a friend. Okay, just 1 second, guys. Okay then. Ooh, just looking at some. Still talking to that friend. Okay.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right. Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. Bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Barron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Mr. Terrellson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Bullshit.
Spill it, Terrellson. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. Played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
Uh-huh.
You're lying, Lars. You didn't come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
Let's see. Where is Muddy Boots?
You were out in the rain. You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me. Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Terrellson. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wet spot.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you've been giving in to them your entire life.
Okay then. I'm not gonna arrest him.
Appreciate your time, sir.
Okay, let's go to Barron's Bar.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Current destination. Here we go. Bars. Just right here. The street's pretty much right up the road. Here we go.
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrellson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Last contact with
What
Victor.
time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
Yep.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
Would you recommend the special in this?
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
Okay. Okay, next question.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other men?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Okay.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
That sounds...
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
And she always wants to dance when she's been drinking. She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no
not
problem.
Retarded.
This is Bates.
That's him.
LAPD, don't make me chase you, shitbird. We can't let the son of a bitch get away.
Of course.
Go, Phelps, get after it. Come on.
When that shit don't work, I just die. The fuck out my way, bud. We need a vehicle. I guess this will do.
You gotta be kidding.
No time to wait, Rusty.
Fuck.
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
Here we go.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Holy shit.
Come on, Phelps, you're letting this lust get away from you. Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Oh fuck, this guy's
I don't
driving
think
like...
the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
Come on.
He's showing you how it's done.
Get the fuck out of my way. Okay, start shooting.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Holy shit.
Maybe you shouldn't have waited for me, Phelps.
Here we go.
Let's end this farce.
Come on.
Now is not the time to play around, Phelps.
Go fuck yourself. Fuck out.
All right, you got me. I've had enough.
Hands behind your head. Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead, and your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your salty had the same idea.
Good.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Okay. There is a phone up here. It's suggesting that we use it, so that means we have to call for something. Here we go.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man.
Thanks for your help.
Okay. Well, what the hell? 1 second, guys. Let's get to the fucking car. Here we go.
That price is out.
You know what? I'm gonna make him drive.
You're behind the wheel.
Central
Fine.
Police Station.
Where are we headed?
Car 11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now heading west on 7th Street.
Okay then. Okay.
He's in interview 2.
Interview
Thanks.
2.
What do you make of it?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Interview room 1. I think 2 is over here.
Got him in the paper.
1 gives a flying fuck. 1, 2, okay. Where the fuck is 2? These are cells. That's 1. Detectives. Holding cells. Where the fuck is 2? 2. What does that look like? Fucking. There he is. Fucking finally.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning. You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrellson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrellson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
I already did.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup. We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assault.
Thanks.
Okay, then. Come on. Your partner cannot drive this time. Fuck you.
11K. Patrolman.
Where's that cab got to now?
11K. Car 11 King. Further on your APB. Yellow cab 3591. Reported at the Turkey Bowl Diner. Last seen turning north on Loma Drive, heading northeast.
Okay, then.
Why won't that little bastard stay still? 3 suspects in the can and 1 on the hoof. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
Okay,
it's
then.
possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, we have Lars Terrellson picked up.
11K, roger.
Okay, then.
Car 11K, your APB, suspect yellow cab 3591, headed east on 3rd Street. Last sighted passing 3rd and Whitman.
There he goes again.
Just get a quick turn in.
Give me a break.
It's your own fault. Looks like I went the wrong way. Get the fuck out of my way.
Car 11K, Yellow Cab 3591, seen at Big Steve's Cafe on 3rd, headed in a southeasterly direction.
Get the fuck out of my way.
Somebody's paying attention.
Right there.
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It's a green dress.
391 Broadway.
Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about it.
She was with this sailor. He was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
Where'd you know? Will camp, I guess. Let's make him drive.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. We're looking for a tall, disfigured man at the camp.
Could be difficult. Most bums look deformed to me.
Come on, Rusty. This isn't gothic fiction. Hobos are just like you or me. They're just men who've fallen on hard times.
You ain't much of a detective, Phelps, if you think a hobo's like me. Clue number 1, how do I smell?
Of alcohol and stale sweat. You know, I may be onto something here.
Very funny, Phelps.
Well, alright.
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far. Need you to stay copacetic, Phelps. We need to hold out for the cavalry round. How do we do that? Like this. Fuck that, keep him down, Phelps.
If you want your rightful share,
Killing make
we
you...
need to fight
Come on,
for
let's go. Come on, come on. Come on. Knock you out, motherfucker. Huh? Come on. Come on. Knock you out, motherfucker.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more than me than what the Japanese have already done.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it, see what you find.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack. Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney. We need your help, Jack. I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them, that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
All right then. Extra. Okay. What the fuck is this?
Probably nothing.
What is this? Coin purse? Oh crap, actually, no, let's investigate it more, come on.
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
Okay. Bloodstained rope.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terreldson's chin.
Now I have to interrogate him. Okay. Actually, you know what?
You can drive. And where exactly are we going?
Central Police Station. Central.
The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same stick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession, and we can charge the bum with murder.
It's clearly him. He has the fucking rope. Like... It was a hobo in the cutscene, so yeah, it is him.
We're going this way.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Why did you kill Mrs. Terreldson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
Are you denying that you strangled Mrs. Terreldson with a length of rope?
I'm not denying anything.
You have to have proof, lackey.
Bloodstained rope, my dude.
We found a matching piece of rope in your lean-to. I think we'll find the blood will match too.
I own no property. How could it belong to me?
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrelson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrelson.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society, I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Tarleton will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
I don't think we found every clue. 12 over 17. I only got one question wrong. That's a new record.
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me singing this torch song when I'm burning.
Okay, 1 second. Before we start this, I'm going to get something to eat. Because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything since I woke up. So I'll be right back. Sorry guys. I'm back.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Council. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. A 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
Okay. Let me finish this muffin.
Another body, and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
How exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Buzz? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
Apparently I got a new, okay. Go to the pawn shop first.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
KGPL 20 Central Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Central Unit identify?
Nope. So we're at the pawn shop. Here we go.
How can I help you boys?
What now? Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Brimner. I gotta get something for this pledge. Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give it?
50 bucks.
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. You'll feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
Let's see.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip. Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
Okay then. Okay, I think that's it.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. You just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Jesus, oof. Okay, here we go. Rail yard.
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Purpose having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that one?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. The Dahlia letters are genuine, but the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Mullen.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
It's another case. That was dangerous. Should have moved to add my sirens.
Officer needs help, 103 and B.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat until we speak with the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. You got it?
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
I'm going to do some investigating first.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Let me look at her arm. Nothing. Okay, let's look at her other arm.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the...
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Okay, then. Jesus fuck.
Someone was trying to get her to come home.
Here we go.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's going to be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
That says 1941. Some matches.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Okay, then.
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
Call someone on a phone somewhere. That's weird. How the fuck would there be a phone right there just for cops?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, let's go interrogate.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your detail?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now. Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her. It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand. Classic Carmine.
Okay, then.
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him. You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. Took a look.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
I don't know. I do not know.
You just came across the body.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
What the fuck is wrong with some people? Nothing there to investigate. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was gonna go bad cop, but I was like, eh.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Menchie's bar.
read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
They want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. You spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
There you go.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
Yeah, a bunch of these guys. Ask around.
A bunch of these guys. Ask.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No. I was at home. Writing.
Do you want to get dragged into this, McCaffrey? Do you want us to get interested in you?
She hung out with this powder puff, James Tiernan. They haunted the public library together.
How well do you know James Tiernan?
I know he works some kind of plebeian job at Rawlings Bowling Alley.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
Do you want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
You too.
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper. The regulars might have something else to tell you, but I don't.
Okay, then. Hey, buddy. Where the fuck is there a hatch? Okay, I don't think anyone else is here, so... let's go. I guess I'll drive. Let's restore. Might as well.
What did you make of McCaffrey?
There'll come a day, and it's coming very soon. We'll run him and the rest of his pinko buddies out of Los Angeles.
I meant as a suspect, Rusty.
KGPL 20 Century Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on ground between 4th and 5th. Any Century Unit identify.
Oh, hey.
citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and...
Jesus fuck.
Please, you gotta call for help. He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand. This guy tried to help and got a bullet for his trouble. He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going!
Let's go get this motherfucker. Yellow car, yellow car, yellow car. Holy shit. Fuck me. I see him. Actually, yes, pretty good idea. Fuck, like, seriously.
You come any closer, I'll pull the trigger.
Put the weapon down now.
Here we go.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Up and at him.
How much of a pickle am I in? I see him. Fucker. Didn't even get shot.
Car 11K calling KGPL. Shots fired. Suspect is down. We're code 4, but I need an ambulance on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets.
11K, roger on your ambulance. All units be advised the suspect is down on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets. Repeat, the suspect is down, code 4.
Okay. Let's get to the fucking liquor store, yeah. Okay, just right here. Oh.
Calm down.
Here we go.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Got some fine stock in, Mr. Robbins. Now, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
We'll take a look around.
Holy shit.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time. I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
No shit, she's staying at a liquor store.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago.
Okay, then. Let's see what
She
this
wasn't
is.
always such a loner.
Okay, then.
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
Well, alright then. Another picture. Bro, yeah. Okay. Just give some a hit. That's the one.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
It's 42, Jesus Murphy.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Well, that sums that up. I don't think we need to go that way. Okay.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Bowling alley. $230. $230. Kiss me. Bowling alley. Here we are.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
This is business, Florence. You got a guy works here by the name of Tiernan?
Sure we do. He's a pin setter. Clears the jams, works the gutters. Go right in. He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Okay then. Let's go.
He's a nice boy.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
Root beers all around, dog.
I guess that was him.
Tiernan! LAPD!
Fuck.
There!
What are you waiting for? Get after him!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn, Cole.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close. Another runner. At least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means, Phelps.
Okay then.
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble.
Come on. I like this car.
Joyride is over, kid. He's going through the square.
Hope the people see him in time to get out of the way. What if they run because someone's setting them up? Because they feel like the deck is stacked against them?
Don't make up ridiculous stories for them, detective. Leave that to the perp's imagination. Whoa, looks like we're going into the tunnels.
God damn it, he'll kill himself.
All right, as long as he doesn't kill us, I'm okay with it. Oh, God, this kid's crazy. He's gonna kill us.
Come on.
Help! You gotta get me closer.
And that is the end of that. It's about fucking time.
Give it up, LAPD.
Why'd you run? Oh, I thought I felt like it. Well, all right. We caught it at the same time. Okay, let's go back to the bar then. So we're clearly missing something. Brrr. Why are all these cars so quiet? These are nice cars though. Beep beep. Oh my god, this fucking horn. Sound like a special kid. Okay. Oh, that was cool. Reckless and danger. Just turn here.
Cole!
Holy. Here we go. Bar's just around here.
Hey, come on!
That was funny. Drop the gap.
One more time, pal, and I'll break your fucking jaw.
Is this a newspaper? Oh, there's blood. Oh, it's not blood, I'm stupid.
At the moment, all I want to do is talk to the bottom of my glass.
Let's go here. Oh. There's something we're missing. I don't know what it is. Can we talk to the bartender, or...
The regulars might have something else to tell you, but I don't.
There's only 2 people here. So... Okay. I guess I'll just get him to drive to the next location.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Let's go to back to the crime scene, I guess.
Where are we headed?
I must have missed something there. Okay. Jump.
I hope we have no trouble.
Cigarettes.
Nothing significant.
Cigarettes. We know she's a smoker.
Want to leave me alone so I can get some work done?
What are you thinking, Ray?
Go play in front
The
of the
city
train.
keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
Okay then.
Blood splatter on the carriage. She must have been struck while standing up.
Okay. No. Nothing else really to look at here. We already looked at all that, didn't we? Let's see if we can inspect this further. No. Okay. Did I miss anything? Okay, sure, Connecticut. Okay. This, what was it, a ticket? Keystone Film Company. 1941. I'm stuck. Honestly don't know. Okay, well let's go somewhere else then. Let's go back to the liquor store, I guess.
Drive. And where exactly are we going?
The liquor store. 1 second. Statistics. 26 missions. Okay. Alright. There he is. Okay. Where's the liquor store?
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
Olive oil comes from olives. Where does baby oil come from? Wow, that looks like...
Still just
Happy to help, Detective, if I can.
Let's go check out her room. A little space again. Okay, I already looked at that. I knew it'd be that. Huh. I don't really know. Maybe I'll have to go on YouTube. Try and find out what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Maybe something out back. Doubt she had a car. I'm at a loss. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Staff only, staff only. Huh.
I hope the information I gave you was helpful. I hope you catch the guy.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. Now that's an oxymoron for you.
Yeah, I do not fucking know. I'm confused. Okay, let me go to my map on here. Let's go look at clues. You got pawn rings, beggar and C, missing ring, handbag, upper half of torn letter, movie lot job, lipstick, book, okay. People. Intuition. Okay. Case objectives. Investigate rail yard crime scene. Investigate Levine's liquor store. Well, what the fuck is there left to do in the liquor store?
Taking me out to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car? That's the cop who caught her.
Wow, that looks like a beauty.
How bad is it?
Keep on walking around.
Come on, you can tell me.
Like, I already investigated this place, so I don't know what the fuck there is left to investigate.
Help me out.
Check through her belongings, Phelps.
I already fucking did. I don't know how many fucking times. I seen the other half of the torn letter. Look at the bottom of that box. There's something there. Okay, maybe. Yeah, there's an option to investigate.
And she was
further.
borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Alright then. We done here? Nope. To investigate further. No. Let's see, maybe this. No. This. No. What's out here? Oh, these just notes on the boxes for like what they are. Yeah. Let's see. I already looked there. I feel like there's something that I'm missing. Okay, well, let's go back to the bar then. Let's talk to fucking what's his name. Let's see what he says.
What do you think?
Question the owner. He must know something.
You know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem.
There we go.
Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks.
Okay.
Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
Okay, we're done here.
That's the guy.
What the fuck are we supposed to do now?
Car 11K, Car 11 King, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central. Go to.
11 King, en route. Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
We should. Okay. Okay, let's go.
Any Central unit, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue. Stand by for further.
Here we go. Also get some fucking interesting bullshit going on because I miss so much. I need to get the fuck out the way. Not my problem. I was actually pretty fucking smooth. Jesus fuck, where is this place? Map. Just get this stuff. Dumbass. Pissed. I'm pissed. Go. Here we go. We should be almost there.
Any Central unit, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue. Stand by for further.
Motherfucking weapon is Captain Sad, but it's so cool.
You should have iced those folks. You leave no witnesses, you stay out of the
I'm not
post.
riding all the way to Santa Ana and then on to Cincinnati with you pissing in my
But
ear.
I'm tired of always being on the lam.
I don't have a choice. Stick-up charge is still a stick-up charge, and I ain't going back inside.
You're both coming with me. Don't do anything stupid.
Continue the response.
Why does this always happen? Like, their computer drivers are like, fucking, get the fuck out the way. Are like gods when it comes to driving, but then fucking actual driving, trying to control the fucking vehicles in this game, are stupidly fucking hard. Like, I'm fucking stuck. Like, this is what I mean. You'll fucking hit a little bump and you go 20 fucking feet in the air. Like, Jesus Christ.
Any Central Unit, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station.
You should have iced those folks.
Fine. Fuck. Street crimes can be replayed by returning to the location. Here we go.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Fuck me. Like, you see what I mean? The slightest turn can just fuck you in the ass. So they hit that full speed, nothing even happened to them. Back on actual road.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Okay.
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
What the fuck was that? They just like went to light speed. Get the fuck out the way! Like, seriously. This game's fucking retarded half the time. You see how smooth they turn? It's just because they're fucking computers and the game's like, yeah, oh, this should be this easy. I just killed him. How about that? It'd be a lot.
Put your hands in the air.
Not like we're ever gonna fucking catch up to them because the game wouldn't allow it.
Car 11K calling KGPL. Code 4 at the Lucas Avenue trolley station. The 459 suspects are in custody.
Roger, 11K. All units, code 4 on the 459 suspects at the Lucas Avenue trolley station.
Jesus fuck.
You're behind the wheel.
Thank fuck. Like, Jesus Christ. Great force in a great city. Join now. A job to be proud of. When that shit don't work, I just laugh.
Captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Does it look like I'm trying to go into interview rooms? Don't be locked at all times. Yada 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 yada. Nobody gives a flying fuck. Where is the basement stairs?
Door knocking all morning, but I gotta make in the car.
Oh, right here.
What the hell?
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick. But she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray? As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, though. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
Okay.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Where's the phone? No, why the fuck? Just because I fucking go near a door does not mean I need to use that door.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Apartment 6.
Military store strips off me at the grand jury case.
Apartment 6. You can drive.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Let me pose a question. Depends. What you got to do with it? Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away? Depends. On what? On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
Odd man out, odd man out, odd man out, odd man out. Pantages. Pantages, pan. 429. Apartment 6. Five and 6. That's a 7 and 8. Oh shit, that. 5, 6.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
The Holy Bible.
I don't think this is going to help us.
I don't really know. Just a fucking banana peel sitting there. Doubt it helps. The other half of the letter.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
Yup.
No good to me.
Just wondering why the fuck it's there. Okay then. He's the killer.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
Well, alright.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
I guess it's to the roof. Here he is. I guess we're gonna have to fight him.
Grosvenor McCaffrey!
He's gonna run.
Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
I'll go get our wheels.
Turn we go. Nah, I'm used to being on the bottom. Okay. Pum, 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 pum. Man, I love the chase sequences.
There he is, officer.
There he is, officer.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
Come on.
Lock him up. Throw away the key.
Give it up, LAPD.
Turn on the angle. Come on, we're almost in tackling range. Here we are.
Don't make me chase you.
Ah, the invisible cuffs.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey.
Okay.
Unless Tiernan set him up. You don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you? Yeah, whoever did it. At least it wasn't that Dahlia fuck.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, Jeff?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them.
Let's go with McCaffrey first.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Ordner says it's going to take at least...
Oh shit, my friend texted me 1 second, guys. Okay.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
Bullshit.
You'll have to do better than that, Grosvenor. We know about you and Evelyn.
Evelyn was a lush, and a boring one at that. You can't link her to me. Seems there's a serious gulf between what you think you know and what you actually do, detective.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
Okay, then.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
It's either going to be you or Tiernan, Grosvenor.
Make it stick, detective. The party has good lawyers.
Hey, one tuition point. Intuition. Okay. Okay, now interview room number 1. It's just over
They
here.
weren't even his prints, and he still confessed.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
Look, no. Okay, I'm just gonna
It's nothing
back up
personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
You're lying, Tiernan. You've been fighting with her. You fought, and...
I'm not lying! She got up and left! That was it!
Liquor purchase.
She left, but she came back. She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner. You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me. She would never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, and McCaffrey was a hero. McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
I might as well have. I kicked her out. She had nowhere to go.
Okay.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
We either hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Well, McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute, but you know, I'm not so sure.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
Well, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
Okay.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
Tiernan's accusation.
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
Okay, then.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick, and you'll get roasted.
Why do we want to use telephone? Okay.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks.
Okay, so do we have to talk to, what's his name, Tiernan?
You weren't even his prince, and he still confessed.
You spoken to McCaffrey? I can go? It's all been cleared up?
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James. Then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning, very hungover. I thought Evelyn would have come back.
I know you're lying, James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
Yeah, okay, bud.
You wound up at McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
McCaffrey woke me up the next morning. He showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box. And he said I came in with him last night. He said that I killed Evelyn. And that it was all over the radio. And that he would protect me. And I don't know, Detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. And I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it. It wasn't me.
Wait here.
Okay. I think it's Grosvenor.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore. She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have.
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Yeah, I'm charging you.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady and never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot at prison graveyard.
16/17, 13/16. Grosvenor McCaffrey can read a telltale memoir from his cell on death row. Okay, so guys, I'm probably gonna end the stream here.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. His gunny is dead, first platoon's in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Then we rally with the first, then try for the Nambus.
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nambus and enfilade. Mate, we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant, get back off this fucking bridge. They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions. We only have minutes. I'm in charge here, Sergeant. Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? We don't have time for this, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river. My orders are to reconnoiter the... I think that point is now moot. You have 10 men left. My orders are to save what's left. Move out!
Okay then. Once this loads, then I'm gonna end the stream. Hope y'all have a good day. I have Easter supper, so I will I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching if you're still here. I'll probably be back on soon.